Dogs understanding emotions is a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. Or is it? Some people think dogs are just reacting to tone or body language, but the truth is way deeper and way more controversial. If you've ever felt like your dog gets you on a level that even people don't, you might be right. Let's break this down. First, let's start with the science. A groundbreaking study from the University of Helsinki revealed that dogs can distinguish between positive and negative human emotions just by looking at facial expressions. That's not just impressive, it's groundbreaking. When you smile or frown, your dog isn't just guessing, they're analyzing. Another study published in Biology Letters found that dogs' heart rates increase when they see you upset or stressed. They're not just noticing your emotions, they're physically syncing with them. Now here's where it gets interesting. Dogs don't just react to emotions, they actually mirror them. Think about it. Have you ever been upset and noticed your dog becoming more clingy or acting subdued? That's no coincidence. Researchers at Linköping University discovered that dogs experience something called emotional contagion, meaning they pick up on your emotional state and reflect it back. It's like having a four-legged therapist, but there's a catch. If you're constantly stressed, your dog might become stressed too, creating a feedback loop that's bad for both of you. Let's take it one step further. Dogs can even detect emotions we try to hide. Ever notice your dog acting strangely around you even when you think you're playing it cool? That's because dogs can smell emotional changes. Stress, anxiety, and even happiness trigger hormonal shifts in your body, like cortisol or oxytocin, that dogs can literally sniff out. A study published in Animal Cognition proved that dogs could differentiate between sweat samples from people who were calm versus people who were stressed. So, if you're anxious but trying to act chill, your dog already knows. But here's where it gets controversial. Some experts believe that dogs might not actually care about your emotions the way we think they do. Instead, they argue that dogs are simply hardwired to respond to cues because it benefits their survival. For example, if you're upset, they comfort you not because they feel empathy, but because keeping you happy ensures their needs are met. It's like they're emotional opportunists. Personally, I don't buy that. I think there's way more to it. Let me share a quick story. My dog Luna has this uncanny ability to know when I've had a bad day. One night, I came home after a brutal meeting trying to act normal, but instead of greeting me at the door like usual, Luna walked straight to me, put her head on my lap, and wouldn't move. It was like she knew I needed comfort before I even admitted it to myself. Opportunist? Maybe. But it felt way more real than that. So what's the takeaway here? Your dog isn't just reacting to you. They're connected to you on a level that's part science, part mystery. They can read your face, feel your stress, and even smell your emotions. Whether it's pure empathy or survival instinct, one thing's for sure. They understand you better than most people do. Now it's your turn. Have you ever had a moment where your dog reacted to your emotions in a way that felt almost human? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your stories. And if you're curious about how your dog's instincts work, check out our next video. It'll blow your mind how much your dog picks up on things you don't even realize.